Now we get to talk about the weapon system. Right. So, so I said before that the materia system, I love that they basically kept it the same. You have a weapon, you have an armor, you have an accessory, and you work around that. I'm glad that they kept that the same, right? Well, one of the new additions was the weapon modding and how to make each weapon better. I love this system. Like, for most of the game, it forces you to use certain weapons in certain situations, depending on your playstyle. And you can upgrade it on. At endgame, especially on hard mode, I ended up beating Sephiroth with a Buster Sword because it's the most balanced weapon. It makes all weapons still usable throughout the entire game. Not only that, it uses the sphere system, which I love the sphere grid system because it just works and it's just, you know, and it gives you something to work towards. And it's the best stat bonus you can get. And then it makes different. It's good for like creating different builds with different characters if you so need to. Like, I don't think the game in normal mode coherently needs this much wide detail, but for hard mode, this stuff really matters. And it's interesting. For example, I use the Buster Sword at the end on the hard mode, rather than yeah, exactly. All the weapons stayed useful, all had their uses, no matter which character. Now there are still some higher than others. Some still does more magic damage and attack stat, but it's still really, really nice. Great added system, and I can't praise the system enough. Well, Sphere Grid came from Final Fantasy X, really, so I would say it's more of a throwback to 10. It's just done differently. But yeah, it's just not as open as 10's one. Pre-boss to Final Fantasy 12 is done. Nice. Close to that GG. But then you obviously get the choice of which way you want to go. If you want to do physical attack, magic, you know, and it's just such a great system. And then just makes you stronger, you know. It does take a while to get SP, but that's just life. Four, 5, 6. Uh-oh. But yeah, the weapon system I can't praise enough, and it's one of the best systems in the game. Then when you get different weapons, each weapon has a different ability. So I like just playing the game on Buster Sword because I'm like that. I like the look, I like the appeal, right? And I actually love the look of the Buster Sword in this game. But each weapon has a different ability, so kind of you end up using every weapon anyway. And some of these abilities are really good. So that's also an additional perk. And you have to use those abilities with that weapon to actually unlock it for all weapons. So yeah, huge shout out to that system.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new Merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing.
She knows how to get
I
through.
know these streets better than anyone.
There she is. Welcome to the party, Tifa.
Let me have a look at your sword when you get back, huh?
Won't be anyone who doesn't know about the new Merc when we're through.
Only about 60 million HP between them. Yikes. Sounds easy. Just God Gamer. Just go God Gamer mode, so you got this.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're making that face because you think it looks cool. Someone looks like they're having a bad day.
I still think that they could have added a system where you can be Tifa. Well, I like to walk around and say, I swear you can. I don't even know. Oh, is it battle settings? Then you mark as leader here. Like, if you did that,
That's the best cure-all down
I don't understand why I can't walk around like
Hold
Tifa.
on. Don't tell me you're making that
I want them
face
to
'cause you
change
think
that
it
for
looks
Rebirth.
cool.
If they're in the party, you can walk around. If they're in your party, you can switch them if you want. Most people probably, my first playthrough, I'd always walk around as Cloud anyway. But It's just like you start the fight, you switch over. It's just like because it messes up the first camera angle as well.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Searching for candidates.
Speaking of preparing. Chakra! Oh, sure.
Is that who Wedge mentioned? The merchant?
The merchant?
Sword's massive. What does he sell again?
50 million belong to one boss? That's alright. Just one super boss to deal with.
Good luck, Tifa, and be careful.
Yeah, there's no way we could be able to see the Sephiroth thing in the flashback. There's no way we can be able to control him. Like even like with the battle system, even if the battle system's the same, I reckon he'll still be uncontrollable. You won't be able to switch to him as a party member. It would be like you sit back while Sephiroth kills everything. I reckon they'll keep that the same. One thing that they've done on this is that they're trying to create a similar experience. They said, we read yesterday that on their Q&A, their official Q&A, that they actually played the original game while they were developing this so they know. That's why there's nods to so much of the original that it feels similar, so they can recreate that same experience. So they'll probably do the same where you can't control Sephiroth, and they'll probably be set up the same as well.
And there's our first
Max the area the whole lot. Because it'll just be a tutorial anyway, if you never played it before. Assuming that the battle's the same. Isn't the music meant to go to the normal battle music?
So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Deal with that.
Anyway, time to Tifa it. Tifa excels at close range. Tifa is broken in this game. You use her properly, she's so powerful.
All set.
Combo.
Come on.
Whatever.
She also has the ability called Vital Strength, which then gives you that power to then take it her triangle move to the next level. In most cases, most enemies in this boss aren't alive by the time she's got halfway through her abilities. It charges up like 4 times or something, so yeah, she's a very good character to use in the game. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. So there's no official class system, and you can still build characters however you like. Especially Cloud is probably the most versatile. But Barrett is a tank. His character growth is literally a tank. Aerith is a mage. Tifa is, well, close combat, and Cloud is the most versatile, can play both roles. Like, he's yeah, it's done really well, and you know,
Let me
good.
handle this.
Whereas before, none of that was a thing. There you go, it says there, you can get level 2. And dive kick, which is one of her limit breaks. So yeah, just the only reason I say walk around as Tifa is so that the camera doesn't move over the cloud and move
Well, I've
away.
been here
You know?
5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson?
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up.
You're right, the whole town was like,
Don't overdo it.
no, there's 6 monsters in this area.
There!
Can you? Oh. Val, can you do something about this, please?
That's that.
Bring it!
Bring it.
All right, I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
I like the fact that she's really good at
Of
close
course
combat
not.
because that would
Even
make her
so,
strength.
folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime.
What's
A
that?
win's a win, you know?
You know?
True.
She says you know a lot, you know.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for
Did
you.
you notice how she says you know a lot?
Right. Let's go check
know if
in
anyone
with
knows
Biggs and
that.
Wedge.
It's worth knowing that. I'm always a stat person anyway, so I go for skills and stats there. Oh, butter. Any potions? No, no, no. Oh, hello. Cubes! Oh wait, wrong game. Does it? I'm gonna get an iron bang one maybe. You know, it's good to know she says that, you know. It reminds me of like Waka or like Rajin from like Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VIII. They go, you know? They say you know a lot. There's always one character that has to say you know a lot, you know? He doesn't look like a merc. He's got a massive sword on his back. Yeah, alright, dude. Sure. What does a merc like to that dude?
That sword's massive.
Yep.
Searching for candidates.
I hear you sell some.
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month. Check them out.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap Boulevard?
Back already?
Got every last one too. Now the
All
slums should
6
be
of them.
safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
We're in for a lot. Instantly gets a new sword in a minute.
You okay?
Instantly trades it off.
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village,
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
True.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
I did wonder if they ever gave us the opportunity to change weapons. Now, personally, I wouldn't have cared. Because playing it like this feels like, yeah, you know what, Cloud should be rocking the Buster Sword. Which is why when I did hard mode, I was like, yeah, gonna give the Buster Sword up again. But again, the weapon system's really good in this game, it doesn't really matter.
All the monsters on Scrap Boulevard?
Oh my god, have you been to Scrap Boulevard?
Hole in the break room.
That's that mercenary guy.
Hold up. Heard there's a
I
merc
wondered
that'll
if you...
take
Oh,
on
yeah,
any
you have to,
monster.
story.
You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons
We've been
is
for a
good
lot, the sword means a lot to
Think
me.
about it.
Instantly wants to pick up any weapon.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Hi, Cloud. Stop moaning, you. Hey, 100? No, I'm good, thanks. Right.
Don't be a stranger.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use.
Wait, does he keep
Come
the
on.
sword? No, I don't.
Let's go chat up Weimer,
You know, invisible inventory.
the guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
which is just outside. I guess for the purposes of this playthrough, maybe I will show off the other abilities because you get triple slash and stuff. Yeah, I do it just for proficiency, and then we can, you know, because one of the other good things about switching weapons and stuff like that is that one, I need to give Tifa the is that the weapon bonus points actually don't really matter to so if you increase your weapon, it's okay to, you can increase them all. You don't have to gain points with one, then gain points with another one. Which doesn't make it seem like a grind, which is nice. You don't have to worry about grinding things. Seems good enough to me.
You're the aspiring odd jobber, right? I'll be in touch.
I hear you sell
Searching
swords.
for candidates.
Introduce yourself.
Got new numbers for monster slaying this month.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Yeah, you just need to go on the weapon
Actually,
ability and
I
you can
wanted
use
to
all other
introduce you
weapons.
to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Another reason, theory, why I don't think, while I am convinced there's no proper world map in the in Rebirth, is that they've already used this thing as a main thing.
Candidate detected.
Imagine having a world
Performing
map for that
physical
thing.
analysis. Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's
Chadley!
Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research.
It's the Chads!
Please accept this as a down payment.
Chatters!
I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle.
Oh, this.
This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts.
Even though you're
I'm
half
sure you of all
android.
people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not
Chadley's
worthy
in
of
the
your
sequel,
trust,
right?
you can do what you do best.
I will
Surely,
hold you to
surely
that.
we see Chadley in
Excellent.
Rebirth, right?
Then we shall
Right.
work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
You're gonna have to talk to your clients if you want all the details.
Yeah, talk to your clients, you got the details. Okay. Well, luckily this gives me an extra slot. What are you doing?
Please set the orb of assess materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle.
You're our go-to monster slayer now.
Do I have to speak to someone to activate rat problem? I think I do, don't I? Yeah.
Finally
I do.
sleep at night.
I hear you sell swords.
Hey, you just
You're the aspiring
It's always the
odd
T
jobber,
for
right?
sure. True. Yeah. I love exploring the slums as well. I love that they really expanded the slums and made it into like, they made it bigger than what it is, you know? Like, it's such a nice,
And smooth. Look out, world. Our style is about the people
it makes it feel, it makes you more attached. So you do this stuff for Sector 7, it makes you feel more attached. It's very well done.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town looking for work, right?
Yeah.
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat
Doom
buddies
Rats.
have been
They
tearing
sound
up
awful.
town
They sound
looking for
horrendous,
food
don't
and
they?
whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you?
I do, yeah.
I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts.
Not just
Now,
rats,
I've
the
heard
Doom
a
Rats.
were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
All the items you... Want straight from the plate. How's about you and snips?
I want to play Doom now, he said Doom. Might do that after this.
They're nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
This is a good move. Like, it's a good AoE move. And then there's obviously, we haven't really spoke about it because it's down to preference, but there is also like a shortcut menu that you can use. Like, I never have potions set to it because what a waste, but yeah, it's a really good like setup to do. I used to always have focus frost on, I always have braver on, I think, and then I'd play around with the other ones. Hey, do I have to use assess? Oh, you do, of course. And then like this would be cure or something. Yo, Lord Shadow, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the shortcut menu is really good, and it feels very Kingdom Heartsy. Yeah, Kingdom Heartsy. And then you obviously change the limit here when you unlock it.
I don't see any Doom Rats around.
What do you think?
What's a Doom Rat?
Should we wait? You know, this might be a waste of time. Let's head back to the store and touch base for now.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate.
Well, rats too much to handle?
What
I'm just
rats?
messing with you. Heard you took out some were-rats, which is nice and all, but the job was to wipe out the Doom Rats. No biggie. Get back out there and finish the job, and we're good. Don't look so glum. It's only a matter of time till they show. You'll get them this time for sure.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate.
Alright, we'll go back. I feel like making us go back and forward is kind of pointless. But...
Gotta make a stand.
Too bad.
But this is a really cool scan. So the scan is really cool as well, because it gives you everything, and then your characters, you're not, all can react to it as well, which is really nice. It shows how many defeated if you've assessed them. There's actually something in the game that wants you to assess as many enemies as you can. Oh no, it's part of the data. If you like to complete, logbooks and stuff in games. People, the fans of the Tales franchise will know exactly what I'm talking about. And it shows you how much experience AP you get. I think it's really cool, and it gives you like if it's a certain amount of damage, makes them set with dagger in, and it gives you your items and stuff. It gives you, it's a really good scan breakdown.
It's on you.
Okay, let's go. Go for it. Okay.
Oh yeah, dive kick's always the wrong way around.
Give it your all. Gotcha. Pour it on. Finish him off. Bingo. There's still an item.
Hold on, I need to change people. Yeah.
Straight from the plate.
Never get bored of hearing this music though, no matter what version and rendition it is. I want to change her setup so that unbridled is actually. I want this to be dive kick. I want this to be unbridled. I don't care if it's, yeah, whatever.
No matter your
I like
needs,
that the
budget
level 1
online
limits from the
selection of
original game
items
are actually an
is guaranteed
ability,
to satisfy.
and then like the level 2 limit or their secondary version in most cases is like their actual limit break. Like Somersault was her second limit break or something in the original, or a second during
Finally managed to get those
after beating 8
doom rats,
enemies
huh?
of her or something.
Thanks, guys. You're the greatest.
Cheers,
We're
man.
so dead in here, I thought I might have to close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well, what do you say? I'll make it worth your while, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Swimming.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, 7th Heaven, the new merc in town, and I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
Alright, dude. And then there's these limited items. So you can buy really cheap, like things like high potions and stuff, which I always go for, the limited stock ones. Which I thought was a really cool addition. So you get like materials and stuff cheap as well. They're like limited, as in like, because easy you get anywhere, and they're cheaper as well, which is really cool. It's the same way Chadley also sells stuff that's one-time occasion as well.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
Yeah. Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity. Not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next
These
time.
two in flirting,
Oh
man.
boy.
Come on, man. Alright,
Oh,
alright.
Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
Nah.
Thanks to the awesome new merc in town, everyone's favorite item shop is better than ever.
Just imagine if rich people...
There's plenty of things we can do.
Thinking it's
Let's
safe.
do all the side missions,
My
obviously.
husband decided to go. What's gonna happen to Midgar? That landlady, Morrow.
Gotta admit. Are you ready for more, son?
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
I have.
Maybe.
What do you want me to do, Chadley? I thought Chadley's was the easiest one.
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment.
Also,
and
there's
use
3
it to
slots
gather
in my
battle intel.
sword now, though. You alright,
A
buddy?
certain shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit. Thanks for helping him out. Just so happens there's another job I'd like to offer you. Now that I know you can handle yourself in a fight, we've got a real killer on the loose, you see. A rabid catch dog. Maybe you've heard people talking about it. Shinramuk gone feral. Last sighting was in Scrap Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Think you're up to it?
I'll handle it.
You're a lifesaver. Got anyone else? Go get him, bud.
Cheers, buddy. Will do, bud.
Is there anyone who can chase off that bloodthirsty cur?
And then all the dialogue changes to this side quest as well.
Screw this up.
You shut up, dude. Alright, don't screw this up. Oh, here we go. Now the music changed to the proper music, and we'll get the proper battle music, I'm sure. Ba 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 ba, catch jam time in a moment. Enemy?
Keep your cool.
No need to worry.
I got your number.
I got your number.
Don't overdo it.
Let me handle this.
We missed.
Pour it on. Let's go.
Such a cool move.
Come on. Take that. Good luck.
My turn. Let's do this.
Come at me, bro. Come on.
Sloppy. Damn it.
What do you want a dog's number? Ba, ba, ba. I love this version. This is like the Rocky version. This is the proper version, isn't it? Alright, done up. Dun, 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 dun,
Hey, over here! Keeper! Hey, Cloud!
How do you know my name?
I drove the hound into the area up ahead. He's pissed, so make sure you're ready.
Alright, Wyman, what did you do?
Coming through.
Out of our way.
Anytime now.
Don't do it.
I got this.
Gotta be careful.
Cloud's gonna die. Get the keg W's ready.
You're up.
Need to heal up.
Also, certain enemies in this game aggro to who you're controlling. So Bahamut's a great example. I know this is early game talking about Bahamut, but like, there's a
Gonna pull back.
if you are in control of certain characters, the enemy aggroes to that character. See if he dies. What are you trying to help, Tifa?
Be careful.
Not done yet.
Leave her alone!
Brace yourself.
We'll get through this. Bring it. Gotta be smart.
I got this.
This fight's not over yet.
Bro,
Not looking good.
are you alright? This guy is actually kicking my ass.
Hang in there.
Steady. No holding back.
That's it.
Let's do this. Time to get serious.
You know what?
You're out of luck.
Let's turn this around.
What the hell is wrong with me?
And then if you have a bad like run, they're like, oh, that was a bad good, that was not good. Hang in there. Hold up, there's a way. Oh, there it is, multi-use. Where you can...
Took care of the dog, did you?
I don't think that was always in. I
We
think
owe
they
you
added
one.
that. I don't remember though.
Gotta
Well,
say,
I played the entire
I've never
game
seen
without
a
knowing there was a
shimmer breed like that
multi-use for
before.
items, but
Out
well, I
of
found out in hard
curiosity,
mode,
when
but obviously
exactly
you don't
did it
use
show
hard
up?
items in hard mode
Look,
anyway.
today,
Found out, that's when I found out
first
it existed.
reports came in just this morning. Why do you ask? Wait a minute.
Wait a
There's
minute.
this crazy story about a Shinra research lab. hidden right beneath our feet. Under the slums.
Huh. Really?
You know what's funny?
That's news to me.
I thought that was a clue.
And here I thought you might know something I don't.
It's a big organization. Sure, there's lots of secrets I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
So when I first played this game, I thought that was a hint that there's a secret in the slums and you can go find that. And I spent hours looking for it. So I realised I just got baited. This is actually just a part later on in the game anyway. So I was just like, yeah, alright.
A new breed of attack dog, huh? That's something you see every day.
I can't figure out why Chadley's not like activating. Does it need to be 3 enemies?
That should be enough intel for the kid.
Oh, there we go.
Cloud, you were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it?
Of course. Oh, I don't need that. Auto queue is really good for an easy ride through the game as well. How's it going, heroes? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the return of the remake. Like I said, we're going to be playing through the PS5 version of the remake, which I've been looking forward to for a while, and then eventually hit onto the DLC, which I've never seen before.
I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together, we can
I'm
harness
loving the
enough
60
power to take down
FPS
Shinra.
remake. I'll tell you
I'll
what.
keep repairing
Yeah,
your
I'm
battle
loving
intel
it. I'm
reports,
loving.
which I hope you
It
will
feels
assist
so
me
much
in
more
completing.
smoother. It feels so smooth compared to I feel like this is what it's intended to be played on. This is definitely what this game was intended to be played on. Yeah, absolutely.
It took some real skill to get rid of
High def mod. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I definitely feel like this was totally worth it. Like. And it's just overall obviously always really fun just talking about the game, gushing about it and saying, oh, you know, what's good and bad about it. Oh, I won't. I'm not going back to PS4 version. I always wanted to play this version because like it feels like it's all the game designs have been played on. Actually, this game's still probably limited to be honest with you. The real PS5 test version we'll see is Rebirth, the sequel. When they would get us the sequel, like when Rebirth is out next winter, then we'll really see what a PS5 version of modern Final Fantasy VII is going to be like. Because obviously, even the PS5 version is limited by the size of the game. They probably could have put more in, but they obviously were limited. So now, like, this game's it was 18 chapters. So if you do 18 chapters for Part 2, Rebirth, it could cover you all the way to Northern Crater. If you don't have a world map. Right. Or a world map that everyone's expecting, you know. Or once. I say everyone, not many people.
Hey there.
I'd rather just everything else be amazing and continue doing what it's good at.
No.
Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping she could help
Yeah,
me find
when I first started the game,
know
that's when I
someone
felt
who
the
can help
difference the
you.
most. Now I've adjusted
This
to
guy
it.
right
Before,
here.
I was
Really?
like, moving
Okay,
around with
let me
clouds, like,
tell you all
holy
about
cow,
them.
it feels smooth.
They have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food. And nice people will give them treats when they
I
ask.
think I remember all the cats are.
And small spaces.
One's in Seventh
yeah.
Heaven, one's in an
And they're
alley,
all cats.
and one's nearby.
I'm looking for cats.
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find my friends, please.
You'll get there. Everyone will get a PS5 at some
What's the
point.
source of all life?
And you get to play it again.
I wish you
What's a
luck,
live stream?
If there's nothing you can't do, you can fix my plumbing, right?
That joke would be really good if he was here.
Punk boyfriend of hers.
Kitty? Oh, I know where the other one is anyway. I know all 3 of them are. One's near the front, one's at 7 Heaven, one's in the tunnel.
But didn't she say
Not gonna let you sleep.
Betty is a future crazy cat lady.
Think we could get some
Wait,
money if we strip
did
this
you
thing
hear that
for
just
parts?
now? I think one of Betty's
Oh,
cats
Wu
is
Tai,
nearby.
the cat lady from Wu Tai. That'd be funny if Betty
that
ends
was
up there and
definitely
she's
a
in the
cat.
cat house
I
when
wonder if
you
it's one of
visit Wu Tai.
Betty's.
A lot more people than usual.
Oh yeah, I don't get me wrong. I loved playing the PS4 version. I'm just saying, playing this now is like, yeah, I feel like this was the intended version. I feel like it's because Sony was like, yeah, the PS5 is going to be available now, and you're like, but we just told everybody we're releasing it in March. And they were like, oh, okay, well, the PS5 comes out in the summer though. Can you wait? No, it's fine. We'll release it. People will be happy, and we can just do it. Yo, Alice, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, if you can hear me, I'm saying hello. Let me know when you can hear me. Oh, Johnny.
Have you ever tried
Hello, Alice.
Thinking I might join in one of those Walmart.
Hope you're doing well today. Great to see you. Marco Polo.
I told Dad we're getting serious. Next item on the Friends to Book is a new business.
Hey, Miss Lockhart, who's that guy you're with?
Miss Lockhart, huh?
Does anyone
Can I get up to the cat without triggering the scene?
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
Yeah, in a minute. I'm loving it actually. I'm glad to hear your job was real chill. Yeah, I'm loving it actually. It's been really nice going back and replaying the game and experiencing it on the PS5 as well. And I'm basically, now that it's nice to play a game that I've kind of already played as well, because now I can just like talk about what I do and don't like, the mechanics, like everything is open. You can talk about anything here apart from UP DLC with me. Like, you know, I just don't want the spoilers for that and any mechanics in that. But everything else is like happy to talk about kind of thing. So yeah, I'm like, it's kind of nice to just get to talk about. And we're also talking about we also got like theory crafting on like Rebirth as well, on like what could happen, how this could have been. We're looking for breadcrumbs from the remake. That could be like set up for Rebirth as well, which would be interesting. I'm calling it Rebirth. I'm getting used to calling it Rebirth because obviously that's part 2. But yeah, trying to get you into the mindset of it. Get us used to it, you know. Theory crafting. Well, theory crafting. I'm not gonna make loads of videos about it.
Hey, what
there's
are you doing
dedicated
there? Come on
channels
out.
for that, and they do a really good job. So some of them.
I'm trying to get a cat to come out. It snatched one of my pastries and scurried in there. Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
Well, you couldn't duck under it and walk into it? Well, it's not till the end of 2023. Realistically being, it's going to be 2024. There'll be a bit of a delay with the game. I think they're leaving it because I think they want as many people to play as they can. And I feel that's why they just did the PS4 version as well. They want as many people to play as they can. They knew there was a shortage of PS5s. It gives that time. That being said, time can fly by. But you know, it doesn't create that urgency. Oh my god, it'll come out in a few months. It's not going to have a version to play. So yeah.
This sucks.
And then there's like times are hard. So one, PS5s will potentially be, touch wood, PS5s might be cheaper by then as well, and more readily available since lockdowns are not. You know, there's more ways to do it now because no one's really locked down anymore. So there's a lot of open more world.
They ran, so you're never gonna see them again?
So I think there'll be more PS5 made. Maybe Sony knows something and they told them.
Guys, you came back! They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you!
A scary man.
I'll bet a lot of people are talking about you right now. There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
And there's 6 missions, right? I'm just trying to see what was added as well. Oh, I've done 4 of them already. Because I never played past 1.0. So the only time I played the remake was 1.0. I never played 1.1. I don't know what version of the game this is, to be honest with you. Does it say on here? No. I never played past 1.0. So the quality of life and things, I've seen a few quality of life things already, which is nice. I haven't actually experienced any of that though, so I'm looking forward to it. See what's on there. Yeah, Crisis Core is coming out on everything though, Alex. You can play it on the Switch as well. And strangely enough, the Xbox. Even though none of the remake canon's actually on the Xbox, but I don't know why. It might just be a deal kind of breakup, but it might be just set up for a deal for everybody, but yeah, not a bad thing. More people can play games, the better, right? Oh, I thought I was going down here. Oh, I have to talk to that dude. Wait. We'll do Johnny's thing later.
Think we could get some money?
This one. I believe so. Little things though. This was a game that was created that didn't need many updates because they actually did a proper good job of it. You know how a game comes out these days, they have to update it 16 times before everyone's like, oh, it's pretty good. You know, No Man's Sky. You know, it's just like, no, I've never even played No Man's Sky. I won't give it the time now. Like, you don't rush a game just for the demands. You're gonna release the game, release it properly, or as best you possibly can. I'm not against updates in a game, but when it needs like constant patch updates after its release, like, okay. If it's like a couple here and there, it's different. Wait, wrong way. That's just my opinion though.
Never ask folks about their suppliers.
Doesn't mean that No Man's Sky is bad, it's just
what do we have
my
here?
opinion.
I'm guessing
I was meant to unpause all this for
you're not here to shop, are you?
Oh my god,
I forgot
a
about
huge
it.
swarm is coming.
You look like you can
They are
handle
building.
So some drakes have
They
made
are
themselves
approaching
at home.
from all sides.
Can't have that kind of trouble around here.
unpause it, that's the side
My
missions.
regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old tower
Yeah, it was still
factory
great.
and talk to
Still, like,
Narjan.
perfectly doable.
He's the watchman
It
guarding
felt
the
good
entrance.
that they
Good luck.
put
I'm counting
a
on
lot
you, my
into
friend.
this game going into it, because a lot of games are having to get the whole patch updates thing, and I was just impressed that there was no. It took 6 months for them to release an update, you know, and I was like, that's when you know it's impressive. Yeah, exactly, and it's various fixes that no one's really paying any attention to. So it's like when you used to buy a game back in the day, you know. Wait, what? Is there a limit on this, or? Oh no, it's just. It doesn't matter. It's just selling things itself. But that means that they have, you know, back in the day when cartridges, you didn't get in like PS1 game, you didn't get updates to games. The game you got, you played it. You have to deal with it if they released a game and it was made a fundamental flaw of the game. Anyone bothered to try First Soldier? If they take it off mobile, or they put it on PS5 or PS4 or PC, you know, I would play First Soldier, give it its time. At least I'd even stream it and like say whether I like it, give my initial thoughts onto it. But the fact that they're just so narrow-minded, and the same for Ever Crisis, and yeah, it's just like release it, like give it an actual like. Look at all the other Battle Royale games. They've done so much better because they are available on console and PC, and people want to pick it up. So I would try it. I don't think I'm gonna like it because it's just a pointless Battle Royale, and I think it's just a cash grab. Just like my same opinion for Ever Crisis. Yo, live stream. How's it going? Good to see you. As promised, we finally got to the replay through the remake. Yo, Lord Shadow in with the gifted sub to live stream. There was a live stream joke a minute ago. And you weren't here for it 5 minutes ago, dude. How are you doing, live stream? How are you dealing with it? Hold on, there's so much hype going on. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Allow me to repay it. Live stream. Also, yeah, thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, thank you for the gifted sub to Heroes. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, yeah. And then live stream. Dude. And then yet in with another gifted sub over to Lord Shadow. Huh? That you gifted a sub and then you weren't subbed? What? I'm so confused. And we're on a level 5 hype train already. Holy cow. What do you know with the 200 bits? Wait, it's come on twice. Is it again? No. Oh, 200, yeah. Wait, it did come out twice. Does it keep? Oh, okay. Heroes with another 100 bits. You guys in the crazy and the hype train, thank you so much. I'm just here doing side missions, guys. C-Mark, thank you for hanging out, man. It's fine. Enjoy the birthday. C-Mark, enjoy the rest of your birthday, man. Have a great one. And if you're streaming tonight, I'll come say hi. But yeah, enjoy your birthday, man. I definitely want to play Turtles with you soon, man. Yeah. Holy cow. Live stream. I was gonna say, how you doing with the news from yesterday, dude? Like, mind blown, huh? But yeah, we're playing through the remake. I remember I said to you ages ago we're playing through the remake, and we're open season to talk about anything Rebirth, remake, apart from the DLC. I don't know anything about Intermission. I want to experience that for the first time. But yeah, we've been playing this like pretty much every week, so yeah. But I also gushing about it. Yeah, I'm so excited. Live stream. Honestly, I did post a video if you want to check it out later on about my thoughts and theories on it. I'm pretty certain the game is going to have like a multiple universe kind of thing, like parallel universe kind of thing. And that's what I'm very excited about, to see where it goes. I like the fact that it's not a remake, you know, not a proper one. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for the hype. I just didn't see that coming. Thank you yet for the 2 gifted subs once again. Let's make sure I caught everyone. Lord Shadow with the gifted sub as well. Live streaming with the 20 gifted subs. Holy cow. Yeah, here's the link, by the way. There. Use that link there. I made a command for it. That was basically my reaction to the trailer from yesterday as well. I covered Crisis Core and Rebirth. I didn't bother with the other ones because it's not really that nice. Yo, Alison with the gifted sub as well to Knock. Thank you for the bits. What do you know? For the 200 bits, and Heroes in with the 100 bits as well. And then Alison with the gift sub as well to keep the train going. Thank you so much, everybody, for the insane hype. Much love. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all so much. Wow. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. I like trains. I don't want to do Johnny yet. We want to go do that side mission, right? So I have to walk around this way. Yo, Fat Steve! How's it going, man? Good to see ya. Good to see you, man. How's it going, you meatbags?
Is it just me?
How is your day, man? How you doing? How you doing today? Hey, this you got, you know, I think I told you I've got my own version of that here. Just type my name. I think it's just Marshbag. Beth once said if you ever make a cat bag emote, and then I did that day. That's a joke. Not the capital B. It's literally just Marshbag. Type my name, just without the 12. Yeah, there you go. I knew you'd like that.
If the planet's a living being.
How you doing, Fat Steve? How's your day been? We are replaying through the remake, not because of yesterday. I always had planned to play it yesterday, from today onwards. It ironically ended up we were getting the best news ever yesterday. So yeah.
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been
But
spotted inside.
we're working towards getting to the DLC. So,
Wait a minute.
because I've never done it
Tifa?
before. Because it's the first experience
tell me
I've got
you're
on the
here to take care
PS5.
of
So
those
yeah, it
things.
should be fun.
Are you? In that case, be my guest. We believe there's at
And
least
welcome
2
back,
groups
Sed.
lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
Oh, I got a new hype emote. I haven't seen it. Oh, they got new hype emotes? Hype, huh? Huh? Oh no, maybe they're not new. I never get new ones. Awesome. Thank you all so much for the hype train. Level 5. I still need to create something for level 5. I've got some ideas in mind. We are working on something for whenever we get an hype train activated as well, for something to show up. But all in time. All in time. So yeah. Thank you all again for everything. All your subs, bits and everything. Appreciate you all being here. I just appreciate everyone being here. That's a cute emo, Alice. You'll be so satisfied of the DLC. Good, good. I'm really glad to hear. I'm really excited to get to the DLC. I was like, when it came out, because I didn't have a PS5 when it came out, I was so bitter. I was so bitter about it being released only on the PS5. I was, you know, and understandably, I get it. But like, I'm looking forward to seeing what's different on it. But yeah, like, I'm very motivated to get into the whole thing now. And then we're going to do this. We're going to do a full playthrough of this. We're going to do the DLC. And then we'll set ourselves up. Then we'll go back, finish up Kingdom Hearts-a-thon. Do the Hearts-a-thon, which should lead us into the winter. And then at winter, we'll be playing Crisis Core. And I've never actually had the pleasure of playing Crisis Core, unfortunately. So if I don't manage to get to play the original version of it, I'll just play Reunion, and I'll have my first experience of Crisis Core. Because it looks very 1-1-y, so... But if I can get to play the original first, then I will. I'm looking at ports and stuff. When did you anticipate... So yeah, real thoughts. Now that we know, when did you all think that we was gonna get the when did you all think we should be calling it Rebirth? By the way, it should be called Rebirth. I keep calling it Rebirth on purpose. Oh, I was thinking the same. I said early 2024. Because March is when the games usually get released. So I was saying March. I mean, it wasn't that precise for 19th, but I said March 2024 would be a good one. It would make sense. Oh god, Tifa, help! Tifa, help! Oh, wrong button again.
Take the lead.
All the time.
Triple, go!
You're good at this.
I still
Told
think,
you so.
I'm convinced they will delay the game. I'm sure something will happen and the game will get delayed. And I still think early 2024. And then predictions are correct, you know. But yeah, it's looking good. I didn't expect it to be like that. Because I thought it would have been like a good year. Like, at best, latest 2024 summer. Because then we can have the Final Fantasy 16 hype as well. Because they'll be like, but they might balance it. They'll like release DLC for 16 when the hype for part 2's gone. And then they'll do DLC for part 6. Oh god, it's going to be insane. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't delay as well. But I remember, like, if you remember when the remake came out, they delayed it for like by a month for the quality testing. If they do that again, that's fine. As long as it's as good as the experience you got from this one, it's great. Yeah, they did say they were... Yeah, I know that they did say they've been working on part 3. They saw it on that thing, didn't they? But... that could just be storyboarded for, you know. Or just making sure things are tied in. Doesn't mean that we expect it anytime soon. Honestly, my prediction for 2027. I reckon it'll be another 3 years before we see the final game.